Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf Minstrel. We are still here in this wonderful place known as Barad-dûr in, well, I was going to say sunny Mordor, but Mordor is anything but sunny. It's more constantly overcast due to volcanic ash or something like that. I've completed my chores for the day. Zorith, are you the dwarf Nulzagar promised me? Yes, okay, I nod. Zorth looks me over, and a smirk forms in the corner of her mouth. Ah, yes, you'll do. Wonderful. Whee! Completed the wary. Many of your kind have been sent to the black pits, but that is not your fate. But perhaps you may wish it were so. You are to leave the dungeons at once and present yourself to the mouth of Sauron upon the highest steps of the Twisted Stair. The Witch King of Angmar has come to Barad-dûr seeking stronger servants for the dead city, and your unique heritage may be of use to the Lord of the Nazgûl. Relished his brief freedom to walk among the glorious works of Sauron the Great. Yes, for your servitude is far from ended, dwarf. Well, isn't she a cheery one? A real cheery one. Up the stairs. Now, we need to find the Twisted Stair. That's this way, right? Yeah. Before I can ascend the Twisted Stair, I find Lethe. Uh, this doesn't look good. No! 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 What have they done? Uh-oh. It's begun. Lethe looks around the scattered bodies of orcs, men, and stout axes. Before I realized what was happening, Voski and the others slew the men of the order and fled out of the dungeon. I wanted no part in this plot, but it's going to be worse for us if we stay here much longer. Perhaps we will be able to hide in Udun, but escape Mordor? I do not think so. It doesn't matter where we go, but we have to get out of here. I know the way to the gates of the Dark Tower, and I'll need your help. What will it be? Well, I get some heirlooms of the Lost Clan, a milestone skill, and novice level for doing this. I suppose I'll accept. So, what do we do? Ah, as the Dark Lord's servants carry out the release of a mysterious prisoner, the Stout Axes rise up in revolt, desperate to escape from the Dark Tower and flee to the lands untouched by the shadow of Mordor. Wonderful. So what do we do?
All of this can't be us, can it?
Why do the orcs fight among themselves while our brethren make for the gate? Perhaps we have found some good fortune at last. Well, that could be strange. Come, Pineleaf. Pineveer, oh boy, I'm so used to Pineleaf. Is that Arshog? Maybe he knows what happened. Stained with black blood, Arshog lies dying among a number of fallen orcs and stout axes. Don't you look at me like that! Really? Why not? If I could still move my arm, I'd slice your throat. The sneak was on his way out like the high-up wanted. And then you lot came in swinging knives around and it spooked him. Next thing I know, one of us gets bit and another one takes a tumble off the stair. Your lot are easy enough to put down, but not him. and we wouldn't even if we wanted to, or we'd be in the pits. Ah! But some thought it'd be worth the pits to gut that little frog. We were at each other's throats in an instant, and we forgot all about your little revolt, shock globe. Always goes this way, anyway. Oh, anyway, yes, a few'll get out, but it won't take long to round them up. Even if you find a way out of Lugbers, you'll never escaped more. Oh, what pleasant news. If we don't want to end up like him, we'd ought to find some weapons and fast. Ah, I finally get a weapon. Oh, no wonder I was doing so poorly. I didn't even have a weapon. Not that a weapon helps the minstrel all that much, I must say. An abandoned bow. Yeah, not exactly useful for a minstrel. An abandoned mace. Well, that might. An abandoned dagger. So you want a bow, a dagger, or a mace? Or abandoned... Oh, of course, a runestone. Dagger. Probably will have to be... I suppose I'll take the dagger for now. Probably won't make much of a... Oh, well, okay. I can't use a dagger? Good grief. Fine, fine, fine. Alright, fine. I got this. Over there! Oh, I must have picked up the... I must have picked up the mace? Yes, I did. It's a weak mace, but it'll have to do.
Aye, that's good enough. There's no time to pick through the rest with all these orcs about.
Yes, look up there. We'll have to climb down and reach the gates. Quickly now! Watch your footing, Pineleaf. It's a long way down. I'm sure it is. Oh, yeah, especially if you have to fight orcs along the way. Alright, good. Down. Oopsie daisy! I suppose these don't count for a kill orcs in Mordor deed. Probably not. I suspect it'll be a while before I could unlock that. There you go. A 28 XP all the way through here. Oopsie daisy. Well, it's not exactly the shoutiest of dwarves. Now, I don't know whether that's because Stout Axes... Maybe they're trying to escape and he's more subtle than Gimli is. That's always a possibility. Whack, whack, and thwack. The Black One hunts us. Orcs hurts us. Not that it hurts. No. Not if he hurts them first, precious. Oops. Yeah, right. The pale creature's curses and flees. Ah! Leave us alone! Gullum! 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 All right. When I first saw the text, I had thought it was Lethe instead of Gollum who was doing that. So, let's see. See, the Black One hurts us, Orcs hurts us, and now nasty Dwarfs. I should have known it was Gollum as soon as I saw the way he spoke there.
Was that the Dark Lord's prisoner? Well, no wonder he wanted to be rid of it.
Ugh, that was nasty. It's a good thing you drove him off, Pineleaf. I swear it looked so sickly and withered, but it had the strength of a dwarf. Ah, But there's no time to dwell on that now. We're got to keep moving. We've got to keep moving. Yes, we do. But if we cross paths with that thing again, I say we keep our distance. Good idea. Here's a fun place. The half hidden behind a brazier, Letty peers into the distance.
We're not far now, but I fear the worst is still ahead of us.
Arshog was right about one thing. Even if we escape the Dark Tower, we won't get far without being noticed. And it won't be Udon for us this time. I promise you that. We'll end up in the Black Pits or... They'll bring us to the Dead City. Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. No, we don't want to go into the Dead City, especially since it's another month before they release the XP pack. So the Dead City's not available yet, right? Keep an upper chin on that matter. I don't like the look of this place, Pineveer. Too many dead and too quiet. Well, there is that. Look at her. One of their captains fell in the fighting. And if that armor fits, we might have found a way out. Go, put it on. I could try. Yeah. Well, let's have a look at you. Yeah, let's see.
I think that might just fool them.
Now, listen, Pineveer. There's a long causeway just ahead of us, around the corner, and at its end, the gates to the Dark Tower. Since you look like a proper orc, why don't you scout ahead and peer around the corner? If the way is clear, we'll make a run for it. Is that the only orc there with armor? Well, bit of a problem. Let's see what we have here. That looks like an Uruk. Ushgrat. Wonderful. Well, let's have a look. Okay. There's an even better place to look. You spy an Uruk looming around the wounded Stout Axes, blocking the way out. There's an Uruk there.
What did you see? Is the way clear?
Nope. Yeah, I knew they set a trap for us. I just knew it. Bah! Perhaps if we pretend to be your prisoner, we might be able to fool that Uruk. If not, well, it's our only chance, Pineveer. Follow me. All right. Fine. Let's have a go at it. Did you think the Great Eye would just let you walk out of Lugbersh Shaklob? Uruk quits Fasky before turning to me. You, orc! Why is this one not in chains? And where did you get that knife? Uruk's eyes narrows as he looks at... Well, actually, I thought it wouldn't let me pick up a knife. I thought it made me pick up a mace. Anyway, clever! That's your plan, is a stone filth! Nar! I'll be the pits for the three of you! Well, he's a tough enemy. How's he doing? He's fine. Yeah. Not that I'm going to do all that much to him. With a defiant cry, Vosky draws Ushkratz. Attention! Run while I can! Whee! Thank you, Vosky. Thank you very much. Oh, Schmeagle. Let's get out of here. I fled from the Dark Tower. I did not look back. I could not. I traveled through many unfamiliar lands, but Mordor never seen far enough behind. But here, among the Blue Mountains, my heart is free of dread. The Blue Mountains. There aren't too many places that are further away from Mordor than that. Hello, Nogli, a dour hand. That was quite a story, Pineveer. I think it took all of us quite by surprise. A welcome surprise, of course. Not just any dwarf could do what you've done. It's been a long week for us dour hands. Our steward, Gormir Doursmith, was preparing a great celebration for Skorgrim over our king of old. A ritual of commemoration, he called it. But after the Longbeards came to Ered Luin demanding tribute, he sent us down here to close the pass. We've been at it for nigh on a week now, and if my reckoning is right, we missed the celebration 3 nights back. Some thanks we get. Nogli appears to realize his grievances pale in comparison to the plight of the Stout Axes. Here, I'm complaining about missing a party to you, Pineveer. Forgive my foolishness. I can't speak for everyone, but I think we would be glad to hear more of your tales when we return to Thorns Hall. Perhaps you would even be welcome to stay among us for a time, if the steward allows it. So listen to Nogli and the Dour Hands then. Pineveer has told us enough for one night, I think. Oh, come on, Nogli. We haven't even heard the half of it. It's quite a long way from Mordor to the Blue Mountains. Yeah, just a little bit more, won't you, Pineveer? Now, it's no good to hear the whole story at once, is it? Besides, we've got our orders from Gormir. There'll be time enough for stories tomorrow. Break's over, I guess. Follow me, Pineveer. There we go. Rithvard, another dour hand. Yes? Nogli swiftly recounts your tale to Hrothvard. After finishing, Nogli asks Hrothvard to bring me before the steward of Thorns Hall, that he might judge me worthy of the dour hats. I can do that. Just as soon as Barney arrives, you can take watch. It's almost an hour late now. It's not like him. I'd like to hear the tale from you, Pineveer, if it's not too much trouble. It'd make the journey to Thorns Hall seem faster for the both of us. Rethvard visibly shivers. A chill wind blows. Do you feel it? Not really. I wonder what's keeping Barney. Oh. There is a chill now. Skorgrim King? But you're dead! You've lain in state since the steward Gormir found you in the Silver Deep. How do you walk among us once more? Be not afraid. Hearken to me, dour hands, and all shall be revealed. So, Skorgrim. You're far away from home, aren't you? Aha! He must recognize me if he knows I'm far away from home. Of course, this Ivar the Bloodhand doesn't exactly give me warm, fuzzy feelings. Dour hands! Is this the hand of Ivar, the sacrifice of your steward, that I live once more? But I do not come bearing glad tidings, for we have been betrayed. The Longbeards massacred our people during the ritual of commemoration, and their treachery stains my tomb with dour hand blood. But hope is not lost. I have been promised an audience with the Witch King of Angmar. Angmar shall prove a mighty ally, and we Dourhads will avenge this tragedy and reclaim what has been taken from us. It is time to make your choice. Will you remain here and await your doom? Or will you follow me and seek for more glory? A few of the Dourhads have chosen to follow Skorgrim, but it seems some might still need to be swayed. As you command, Lord Skorgrim. Well, let us see. What about you, Erfith? I warn you, do not trust the Witch King. You say Skorgrim means to deceive us? Whatever you are, you're no Dourhand, Pineveer. Yeah, well, you don't know the Witch King. If the Witch King is involved, it's not nice. Believe me, I've had enough of the Witch King. It came that close to being sent to a city. Well, okay, I suggest you don't follow him. If Lord Skorgrim believes Angmar is our ally, then it must be so. Well, it's not really Angmar, it's really Mordor if it's Witch King that's involved. Well, I suggest that you don't try following him. I warn you, this isn't going to end well. Skorgrim's return was foretold by the steward. I must honor Gormer's will. What do you say, Ungar? Please do not go. What are you saying? The Longbeards must answer for their treachery. You seem a fine dwarf, Pineveer, but you must understand, we Dourhads are also a lost people. We tend to the halls of Thor and Oakenshield for many years, and what thanks do the Longbeards offer us? You heard, Skorgrim, naught but a massacre of our brothers and sisters. Whatever you think Skorgrim King to be, he might of Angmar could come to us to step out the shadows of the Longbeards and reclaim our former glory. Flee to the Longbeards if you must, but if you do, note that I will not hesitate to raise my axe against you. Rethvard is not happy. And what about Nagli? Something troubles me about Skorgrim's words, and that deathly man makes me uneasy. I wish to trust the words of Skorgrim King, but I cannot. Does he speak for himself, or does Ivar speak through him? It is true that Steward Gormer ceased sending tribute to the Lonely Mountain some months ago, but our quarrels with the Longbeards never ended in bloodshed. Until now. I wish to hear what the Longbeards have to say to these accusations. Has Skorgrim King spoken true, or is this some conspiracy guided by the hand of Angmar? Will you accompany me, Pineveer? Perhaps the voice of a Stout Axe might do more to ease his unrest than that of a Dourhand. Very well, let's go to Thorin's Hall. What will you find in Thorin's Hall? We have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Minstrel.